On this episode of The Mess We Made, we talk about quarantine and the wonders of fresh air. And welcome back to this week's episode of The Mess We Made. We're back with your boys and a girl. First girl of the year, first guest of the year. My name's Luigi.
I am Brian.
I'm Denzel.
And I'm on overtime.
And we would like to welcome to the show a friend of the show, a recurring guest. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Nini. Woo! Applause!
Janella.
Would
Did you
you
just call us a motherfucker?
would you like to tell the friends of the podcast who is you and what is you? What is up?
What are you made of?
We've been friends for years because we know each other from school,
Yes,
diba?
yes.
That's how we're related.
We are all
What's up with me?
the org. with the same
What's up with
Yeah,
you?
the
What's
org
up
people.
with you?
Oh, and
Where are you?
small side note, Nini and I are actually blockmates as well.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But yeah, so
But we didn't talk to classes actually.
no,
Not
we
much.
talked more. No, because we were never in the same track. Like we weren't part of the same grouping
Yeah.
once we were
The
deblocked.
grouping, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah.
I
Okay.
Some deep boy stuff.
Before
in
we get
first
into
ten-
the deep
first
boy,
10
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah, before we get into the cry hoo hoo bells stuff, we have Kit has a very avant-garde camera angle today, so he's trying out something different.
Hairstyle.
And anyway,
I got this hairstyle from our good friend, Mr. CTV.
See,
shout out to CTV. Thank you for the
Shout
shout
out.
out
yeah.
on
Thank you for the
on your
shout out.
stream
Oh,
that
yeah.
one time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
We
much.
rated his stream.
Speaking of facts, check out my
Speaking of facts.
check out my segue.
Even
Check out my segue. Check out my segue. It's the best segue ever. Would anyone like to start or? Okay, I'll start.
You go first.
okay. Yeah. It's
Okay, so my fact has to do with language. Did you? So okay, so language is a weird thing. Like there are a bunch of languages and all around the world, and everyone speaks different languages and stuff. And in the English language, we define the basic colors. You know, under the Roy G. Biv: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
Violet.
What's the? Oh yeah, there, that Roy G. Biv. But did you know that in other languages such as Japanese, it's only one word for both green and blue. The word ao, ao. Well, okay, wait. So let me give you the rundown. Currently, in modern Japanese, there are multiple names for the colors already. Like just like red, orange, like the Roy G. Biv English version. But back in the day, before the people from abroad came over to Japan, green and blue were under the same spectrum of the word ao. So until now, like years and years later, it's just been a cultural thing na a green apple translated over into English would be a blue apple, or the green sky, or
Wow.
like the blue sky is green sky and blue sky, and parang a blue car is a green car and a blue car at the same time. But of course, modern Japanese people, it's a contextual thing. Like in the sentence, you'll be able to tell apart if it's green or if it's blue. But it's just so strange and funny to see that like a green Granny Smith apple is a blue apple in Japanese. So yeah,
Weird.
it's the same word for both green and blue.
So that means Lasal and
Yeah,
Ateneo
yeah.
are
Same
essentially-
color. Green minded, blue minded, same
Owl.
thing.
what?
Ow.
Minded.
That's actually a thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Hindi
yeah.
nakakahiya, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so cheesy.
I actually know
But it's
someone who put
actually a
in
thing.
their ano ba yun? They put it in their bio. He was from Ateneo High School and then he
Green minded,
studied
blue
Lasal.
blooded.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
It's honestly so stupid.
I've seen that. Shout out to all Ateneans who went to La Salle for college or vice versa. But But
Should have
yeah.
went for Japanese instead. Like, ow.
Yeah, so it's ow-minded for and
Ow-minded.
ow-blooded. Exactly.
Okay.
Labo.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Who would like to go next?
Is Brian.
Okay. My fact is about meatballs. Well, not meatballs the food, but I mean, my fact is UI UX related.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I won't spoil. I saw this on
I think
Facebook.
you saw, yeah, I saw this on Facebook
Okay, go,
this
go.
week. So I have learned that do you guys know what the how do you put this into words? When you interact with UI, do you guys see the dot 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 in the menu?
Oh yeah, I saw this.
Yeah.
Yes.
The triple circle. Apparently,
Okay.
that's called the meatballs menu.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Oh, ang cute.
There's like a list.
Yeah, there is a list.
Because
So the triple lines, the line is called a hamburger menu.
I thought you found it. Sorry.
Oh.
The
That's
3x3 box grid is called a bento menu. Actually, you can see it here in Zoom, like when you move your cursor up to the upper right, the view.
Yeah, the meatball
The-
menu.
No, that's the bento menu. The 3x3. Oh wait,
Wait.
unless you're seeing it different.
I'm not
yeah,
sure. if
unless
I'm
you're seeing a
it right
meatball menu or a hamburger
No, I'm-
menu.
Oh,
Upper
no.
right?
Kasi when you hover your
The full
cursor
screen?
sa screen of the person.
Oh,
It's a
oh yeah,
meatball
that's a meatball menu,
there.
right?
Oh,
yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
meatball.
Oh yeah. But I can see a bento menu in the upper right corner. That was the vertical dot 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 is called the kebab menu. So
Ang
there
cute.
you go.
Why is it all food?
It's all food.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all
I
food.
don't know. It's all food, but
See, we're a food podcast.
It's cool.
Or like, baka
Yeah.
the developer
We're actually a
who
food
like
podcast.
designed that was like, how can I easily like name these or tell them apart?
actually, I'm not sure who coined the term. I don't see it here.
I think Jeremiah UX invented the UX code in
Germaline.
1645.
Thank you so much, Jeremiah.
Yeah, so
Thanks,
thank you so much,
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah UX, for all of your
Thank you
hard
so
work.
much, Jeremiah.
Thank
We
you.
love
Don't
you.
don't quote us on that. Denzel, what is your fact?
Okay, so
Okay.
my fun fact is that did you know that there's such thing as a chicken gun?
A
what?
chicken
Oh,
gun?
what?
Is
Like a
okay,
chicken
okay,
gun.
go on.
A chicken
So
gun.
a chicken
okay.
gun
That's a red flag
is
for PETA. PETA.
Oh,
PETA.
okay. So you know how like aircrafts when they're in the air sometimes like birds fly into the windshields. When aircraft manufacturers test out their windshields, they use a chicken gun, wherein they use this gun and they load it up with a dead chicken and fire it at the windshield
Nice.
of their aircrafts to see if it's
Holy
gonna
sh-
actually like crack or
Holy
something.
shit.
Nice.
Because like so it says
That's
here
amazing.
whole dead standard sized chickens as would be used for cooking are thought to accurately simulate a large live bird striking a plane in flight. So that's the fact. A chicken gun
Wait.
exists
Damn.
just to shoot it
I think-
on your windshield.
I think there's a Mythbusters episode on this.
Is there? I don't
Yeah.
know.
But yeah, chicken gun. At first I was like,
Chicken
is it
gun.
a gun for chickens or is it a chicken that
No. It's
a
an
gun?
actual gun
Yeah.
that shoots chicken.
No, like it's a little gun that chickens can hold and like.
Where
Oh,
can we
sure,
get
sure.
one? Chicken
Sure,
gun,
yeah.
eBay. Oh, I can't.
What?
Imagine if the wrong person gets his hands on it.
Oh no.
And just like
So
shoots a chicken.
what else is like the size of a
Did you
chicken?
die?
Like
Well, it says here standard size.
Yeah,
so
like-
I
so,
don't
like,
know
you could
what the
probably
standard
fit
size
like
chicken is. Size of my head or something.
huh.
Not really.
I don't have anything that's about
Is
as
that?
big as a chicken. Interesting.
Well, yeah. Chicken.
Thank you as well
Okay,
for all chickens
my
who
fact.
have given their lives in
True.
for safety, airplane safety.
So it's either if you're chicken, it's either you die and become fried chicken or get cooked, or you get blasted into a windshield. That's
I
fun.
think that's better.
That's kind of
I
fun.
think, I think that's
It's a great
better.
life. Okay, Kit, what's your fun fact?
My fun fact is something also related to the size of a chicken.
Oh, what the?
Did you know? Did you know that the blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, its throat is only like 8 inches long.
8 inches long.
So you're
So-
saying
Not
the
even
size
a
of a
ruler.
chicken.
Yeah, not even.
Is it? Is it?
Wait,
Is a chicken
wait,
Damn
wait.
it! Damn it!
Wait.
I think a chicken's
Wait,
longer
really?
than 8 inches.
Yeah.
What chickens are you looking at?
Oh, I thought we were talking about the throat part.
No, I
Average
got distracted.
size
So-
of a chicken.
No,
So-
wait. I think we're focusing on the wrong
Is the
thing.
stomach really big or is the mouth really big or both?
I think it's both.
The mouth is
and
big,
and the
but
bridge
the
between.
throat is small because all it eats is krill.
Yeah.
So technically,
Yeah,
it doesn't
plankton,
like
right?
need a
It's like little shrimp.
huge
Whoa.
throat. Yeah.
Hmm.
Like the ones in Happy Feet that's voiced by Mark Wahlberg. Is it Mark Wahlberg?
Or Finding Nemo. Interesting. So a whale technically can't swallow a human.
Yeah. That's how I learned about this. It's
Oh.
when
Damn it.
there was this whale who tried to who accidentally gobbled up 2 people in a kayak.
Oh,
They could
Oh
my
fit,
God.
but people are like, oh no, they're fine. They're probably injured, but you know.
oh, because they couldn't fit down the throat.
The throat.
Yeah, they
Interesting.
couldn't fit through the throat, but like the weight of its entire mouth, like chomping them, is still
Oh.
Wait,
Crap.
I mean, what makes you think they can't fit?
'Cause it's like
Kid
8
only said 8 inches long. What if like it's as big as a room, but it's only 8 inches long? What if?
But I
Oh,
guess
like the girth.
your
No,
throat.
yeah,
like
what
the
if
circumference.
opening- Yeah,
No,
what if the
apparently, like
opening
it
is
can't.
as
Apparently,
big
it can't even swallow a watermelon. Like, that's what. That's
Oh,
what it
okay.
said.
Well, then that
Oh.
answers our question.
So whales can choke on watermelon.
Except for like sperm whales, because like those eat like
Oh yeah,
giant squid.
they eat like seals and stuff.
Yeah, and they have like holes in their gums where their teeth goes to.
So get
Whale
eaten,
facts.
ladies and gentlemen,
Whale
get eaten
facts.
by a blue whale, not the sperm whale, because
Oh, and the blue
Rip if
whale's
it's a
heart is
sperm
the
whale.
size of a small car. It's probably as
Car,
big as
yeah,
a
yeah.
probably as
everyone
big as a
knows.
Yaris or
I
something.
feel like that's like
Yeah,
it's
I
one
think
of the
everyone
animal
knows
facts that
blue whale.
everyone knows. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for your whale facts, Kit. Nini, would you
Whale,
like to
fuck
share
you
with the
too.
class what you have learned?
Okay. Well, I feel like my fact is very elementary, but I really honestly didn't know about this. So,
Okay.
you don't
summer
judge
disclaimer.
unless
Okay.
it's really shit. Just
I feel like it's really shit, but whatever.
What if,
No, no.
Okay,
what if it
so
wows all of us?
Okay, if we all don't know. Okay, go.
it's elementary and none of us know.
Go.
Go.
Okay. Sige. Did you guys know that bananas are berries?
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
I still don't know why that's
Wait,
a thing
but-
though.
Oh no!
Bananas are berries.
Is it because
Oh,
of the
yeah.
seeds?
Very-
No.
Yeah, but parang
Yes.
for it to be for a fruit to be considered a berry, it has to
Oh,
have like an outer
no.
layer, a fleshy middle, and
Wait,
then
why is Brian screaming?
what's the other
Oh.
one? It has to have like
The-
2 or more
Okay, I'll let
seeds
Nini
yata.
finish.
Yeah, there. So it has everything. So the outer layer, the fleshy middle, and then yung innermost part which holds the seeds.
Oh,
And it has to have 2 or more seeds though.
Yeah.
So yeah, a banana
'cause,
is a
like,
berry. A strawberry
bananas-
isn't a berry. A raspberry isn't a berry.
Wait,
Huh.
I think I.
Oh no!
Are we having deja vu?
So
Why?
a grape is a berry.
It is.
Wait,
We are.
what's this?
Oh.
We
What's this
are.
Oh, did
fact already
anyone
said before?
mention this na
I
before?
don't remember who was.
Oh shoot!
Wait, who did?
Who did?
Me.
Oh.
Oh, so that's why.
Oh,
Well,
oh Okay, this is the first time this happened
That's
here.
the first time.
It's
No, actually, I
not
don't-
elementary, but yeah, I brought it up like from a previous episode. So yeah, the true listeners would recognize the.
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, I
Did I get
didn't
called
really
out?
remember.
I don't even
I
listen to our
remember
episodes.
because
Because
I,
of the sheer
was the
fact.
one who
Okay.
I was the one who brought it up. Oh boy.
Well, that's still
Yeah.
interesting for
Yeah, it
people who
is.
don't know.
And people don't listen to all of it. So yeah.
I fucked
maybe
People don't
it's-
listen to the
it's
podcast.
Yeah. Maybe it's the first time that they heard about that
Mhm.
in this episode. So yeah.
But yeah, good job.
Right. Cool.
So, I told you we're a food podcast. Anyway,
Thank you everyone for your learnings this week. We hope everyone learned something, or if not, all knowledge is power anyway. But after the break, we will get into the nitty-gritty thingies of why Nini is here and what exactly we're going to talk about. Boop, 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 boop. Welcome back to the Nini episode. Let's get right into it.
Whale
So
comeback.
the reason why we have our friend Nini on the show is because she is currently abroad in the wonderful island nation of Singapore, and as
not an
we
island.
all know that currently, I mean, as of recording, what? It's true.
It's not an island.
Yeah, it is.
What?
It's totally an island.
It's not.
It is totally.
It is.
Singapore is an island.
It is, sir.
It is an island, sir.
Isn't it attached to
Fun fact.
Malaysia?
No, it's not. There's water
Oh,
at the top.
I mean, there's a long bridge.
No.
There's a
Yes,
long
sir.
bridge.
Yes,
Not
yes,
researching
yes,
right
yes,
now,
yes, yes.
There's a long bridge.
Singapore
Like,
is an island.
I've traveled via
Sen-
land.
Sentosa
Goodness.
is an island.
Sentosa is
Oh,
an
it's
island
an
within an
island.
island also.
Jeez, dude.
Yes.
Okay.
Sing-
whatever.
Singapore is an island. Anyway.
That's like Disney Island with Hong Kong, whatever.
Singapore
Hong Kong's not an
Island,
island.
what
Hong Kong's
the-
not an island. I know Hong Kong's not an island. Wait,
Yeah, it's a sovereign island city-state.
is Hong Kong an island?
pretty whack.
No, not Hong Kong. Singapore.
Isn't the whole world an island because it's surrounded by water?
In space.
But no man is an island.
That's true.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa!
that is true.
Facts only.
That is true.
Facts only.
Facts only.
Speaking of facts, so okay. Anyway, yeah. So this is recorded during a global pandemic for people in the future watching in 3021, and
As you should be.
yeah, and sadly for people who are Filipino citizens who live in the Philippines, of course we know that no, I mean it's true. We are not a first world country. We don't have the same methods and stratagems in effect that these first world countries have, and you've had to actually quarantine for 14 days at a designated hotel, and
Yeah.
only after which you've tested negative, you can now leave, and you met up with the rest of your family. I guess first question from me is, how is that? Like, you're stuck in, I assume it's like a normal hotel room for 14 days with, one window and a door and four walls, and that's pretty much all you have to deal
And your
with.
sister, right?
Yeah, with your sister.
Yeah. Yeah. In all honesty, it was like being quarantined at home, except smaller.
Yeah.
Cause like, I mean, the only thing that I really craved for when I was in quarantine was fresh air. Like,
Oh.
cause I was inside a room that I couldn't even open the windows to, and the aircon was just on the whole time, and I just like, man, I really miss like fresh air.
Yeah.
So like, it was just, but it felt like in a way it was really fun if you're a person who like enjoys being lazy and just like staying inside away from other people. Because imagine like you stay there, you have a TV, you have good ass Wi-Fi, you have aircon, and then food gets delivered to you. You don't even have to wash dishes. Like all you really do is like lie down, eat, do like leisure stuff, take a bath, and then that's it. So it
Wow.
was
Take a bath for
fun.
what?
It was fun if you're a taong bahay,
Yeah.
I would say.
True.
Like it was the perfect one. Because everyone misses you all of a sudden. Oh, you're awake, oh yeah. That's fair. Yeah, you're right. That's right. Go miss me, friends. But
I think I
I
was one of
hear.
them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aw. But yeah, as in it was funny also because I felt like a hamster in a big ass experiment. Because
Oh.
it felt like that too. Because I know we were being monitored by CCTV outside the room, the
Uh-huh.
hallways. We couldn't. The only time I really see the hallway is when I open the door to pick up my food.
Yeah.
That's it. And then nakakatawa also because they would ring the door whenever your food is ready. So by the time I was like at week two or like first week done, parang every time the door rings, parang, oh shit, food.
Oh,
That's like, oh my god,
Pavlov.
did I become a dog?
Oh my gosh.
Pavlovian response.
Oh wow.
Yes,
Indeed.
yes, yes, exactly.
Every time you hear
Conditional
a doorbell now,
formatting.
it's like
Your
it
mouth
means
starts to water,
food.
and then
Yeah,
wow. I
and
didn't
it's
think of
like
that.
yeah, naka-schedule din yung food, but it's not like at 8 a.m. sharp, but 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. your food arrives. So if it's like 8:30, where the fuck is my food? Ganun na siya. Yun. So
Wow.
it felt like a hamster stuck in a small. But the
It's like
the hotel was nice.
Uh-huh.
The hotel was
oh,
nice.
Mhm.
a
Tapos
never-ending
the
staycation
a what?
for 2 weeks.
What?
A 2 week staycation.
Yeah, it was a
Kinda,
2 week
yeah.
staycation. Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
assume it's like regular 3 meals a day. I mean, of
Yes.
course it's 3 meals. Do you get like snacks?
Talk
Yeah.
talk about
Not
what the
in
food
between.
they serve
Oh, yeah.
though.
Oh my God, the food.
Is it
Okay,
good?
so
Yeah, is it good? Is it memorable?
it's good kasi it's
Holy
hotel
shit.
food.
Oh, it's
Oh,
not
It's
like
hotel
government
Not all
food.
hotel food
It's
is.
not government food. It's hotel
Oh
food.
crap! Damn.
So government food is
Yeah.
bad, hotel food is good.
No, I
Got
mean
it.
like you know how like I imagine that like the government would make
Like
like
ration
pre-packed
and
meals
like
and then like give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like no, hotel like room service.
it's I feel like
Chef made.
yeah. Yeah, a
Chef
Or like
chef
Boyardee.
made.
or like
Like
just
they
or
said
like
that
just
also in the
prod
no.
food.
Damn.
Oh.
I mean, prod food's not
So
bad
it's
though.
like it's in a yung mga,
Depends.
what's it called? Like a container with a multiple
Bento?
multiple
Bento box?
yeah, like a bento, I would say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like
Like
the
a bento
takeout
box.
bento box.
Lock
And
and lock.
then
Lunch
it
box.
varies all the time. So we would get like frozen potatoes, fried rice and chicken, or even squid and whatever shit they would serve. Like
Wow.
even
Did they
crabs,
serve the chicken rice though?
shrimp, and the chicken the chicken rice, fried rice, and then they would give also sometimes cake for dessert, or they would even give
Woohoo.
us yogurt, orange juice, apple juice. Then they give fruits, then apple, orange, banana. Tapos sometimes it varies
Damn.
talaga. So they try to keep it interesting, the food.
The life.
Is
But
it enough though?
it's
Like
too
one
much.
serving? Oh, too
Oh,
It's
much.
too
wow.
much.
Well,
Because it's like, well,
is it too much Asian style or is it too
Is it
much
too much
like
for you?
American style?
it
Maybe
varies
it's
also.
too much
So
for
it's more
Nini.
Asian though, but sometimes they serve American
I
food.
see.
Or
Wow.
like kapag morning, they would give like big ass sandwiches with chips, ganyan. Or like croissant.
Damn.
Croissant.
Yeah.
Let's all go
Croissant.
to Singapore.
No, because
It's
like I watched this
I have
YouTuber
photos,
who
yeah.
also who
Mm.
quarantined in Korea for 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I told this to you guys, but he quarantined in Korea for 2 weeks. But then the food they served him like wasn't enough for him, so like he had to
Oh.
order online, like a
Mm.
Shopee for food.
Oh.
So
Could have
because
said
like the food that they serve.
Could have said food
No,
panda.
it's not like a delivery service thing. It's more of like you order it
Oh,
in
like
a
an online
website and then they ship it to you like
marketplace
after a
talaga.
few days. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
in
Was
Korea.
Like for this,
Yeah.
I took photos of the food before.
Oh.
It's gonna show.
Your phone
The suck.
brightness is interfering.
oh.
Now it's gone.
Now it's
Ah,
gone.
I give
It's
up.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No.
I give up. But it's like noodles with shrimp and squid.
Oh
It's
boy.
as in it's hotel food.
Damn.
But the thing is, if you're a rice person, you can't,
Hmm.
top up on rice. Or like
Yeah.
if you want rice
yeah.
on mornings, you don't really get to pick that.
Yeah, I
That's the thing.
see.
But it's always good. But the thing is, you can't pick your food. So
You
it's
said
hard when
Yeah.
you're craving
And you can't
too.
ask for
Because,
more, right?
yeah,
yeah.
Or you can't ask for
you
less.
can't ask for more.
You just have
Yeah.
to eat it. Suck it up.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you can't can you order like outside of the time, like the food time? No.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, you can?
Oh.
Oh.
But with pay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or you can
You
also
Ah.
have pa-deliver
Oh.
food.
Oh wow. So it's like super
Yeah.
okay. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Options,
So you
options.
can you can you can pa-deliver food, but the delivery fee here varies. It's not constant.
Yeah.
Flat
So
rate.
it depends if it's raining or if it's nighttime, it's more expensive.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
That,
I know.
I mean,
It's
What?
that's
so
They're like rates?
hard.
that's how
Like
it's
Grab
supposed
and
to
shit?
It
be,
I mean,
varies.
right?
yeah, like a
Well,
40
I
yeah, I
mean,
guess
peso
yeah.
that's true
flat
though.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
rate for in
Yeah,
the
true.
Philippines na
Drivers, yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's kind of unfair if it's
Regardless
if
Yeah,
it's
that makes
raining
sense.
if
or
it's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
flooding,
Okay, okay, okay.
still 40 pesos. Wait, speaking of pay, let's backtrack a bit. Like, how did you get out of this country?
Country.
I mean, what do you need? What do you need? And like,
How fortunate were you to
how,
leave
how
this
was the
country?
plane experience? Was it strict? Were they strict? Like,
Mm,
are there a
mm,
lot of
Oh, yeah,
people
true,
in the
true.
plane? Were you with a lot of people?
yeah.
Or like, yeah, like what do you need to get out of this hellhole?
I like how
You
I
need
knew
to
you were
sell
gonna
your
say
soul,
that.
man. Sell your soul to Satan. Just kidding. No, what did we
You're
do?
Satan.
Because apparently, like, silly me, I forgot. Because every time someone asked me, I was just like, oh, we booked a flight. But
Uh-huh.
um, the real process is in general, Singapore hasn't really opened their borders yet.
Mhm.
Oh.
So they they only I think they only consider those who are members, immediate family members
Yeah.
of citizens and residents
Which
and
is you.
whatsoever. Yes. So, but before that, like we had to like file for like or apply.
Uh-huh.
It's
Oh
not
yeah.
really a visa, pero like
Yeah.
we needed to get the approval for entry
Mm.
ng immigration ng Singapore.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
So like, and we were like super nervous about it actually because we were filling out the form, and then they asked for the reason why we're flying to Singapore.
Uh-huh.
Thus we had to be like
Because I
honest
hate it
because
here.
because I
Because
heard
I heard it.
get me out of here, mom. I hate it
Get
here.
me,
No,
get me
but
the fuck out of here.
no, but we had to be honest, and our only reason is we were gonna spend holidays here, and we wanted to attend my sister's wedding,
Mm.
which was in December. So,
Oh,
like, we felt na, like that's
congrats,
pretty shallow,
sister.
Yeah,
Congrats.
parang would the government
ate.
accept
Yeah,
that
right.
Yeah.
We
reason?
were super, we were super nervous about that because we really wanted to attend my sister's wedding. So we were even thinking of should we like, play on the emotions card like, oh, we want to be with our family in this hard
Yeah,
time, blah
yeah,
blah blah. But then we felt na parang, oh, then let's just keep it short
yeah.
and honest. So we just said holidays and attend the wedding. And 2 days after, I think it was 2 days after, we got approval already. So that's when the actual other papers we had to asikaso come in. So we had to get swab tests. They're very specific,
Oh.
but for sure, protocols vary per country. But for Singapore, it was very stressful
Mm.
because we can only take the swab test before flying. We have to take a swab test before flying, at least or at most 3 hours before your flight. 3 days
Oh.
before your flight.
Okay,
3 hours.
okay, okay. Okay,
Right,
okay,
like,
okay,
oh, because I
okay.
was thinking 72 hours and 3 days. But
Yeah.
no. So you can only take your swab test at most 3 days before your flight.
Mhm.
But when you read yung and they have like a list of accredited hospitals lang. So you can't go anywhere else. Otherwise they wouldn't consider it.
Yeah.
So you can only take before 3 days, at least at most 3 days. But when you read yung sa hospitals, they can only release the results 2 to 3 days.
Uh-huh.
So parang,
Oh,
Uh-huh.
so
wow.
like it's such a tight schedule.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's super stressful. Tapos we went to Asian hospital. And then they were like, oh, 2 to 3 days talaga. We can't guarantee earlier. Otherwise, you can pay 3K to expedite. What? But
What?
there's three of us flying.
How
I don't
does
want to spend
money
9K. I
expedite medical
know. I
results?
know. I
That doesn't make
know.
sense.
Wow.
Asian,
I
explain.
know.
I mean,
It is.
yeah, go
I
on.
don't know. I don't know, but I don't agree with that because, like, if you
Yeah,
can do it in
totally.
less than 3 days, then why
Yeah.
do you
Yeah,
have
then
to
why do you
pay?
have to ask for
Yeah.
I
extra
think
pay?
I have like
Ridiculous.
a side note on that. I think because Singapore is basing the fact that other nations around the world, like I know, like I have friends in Australia and the States, they can get their test results in like 8 hours. Like abroad in
Oh,
first world countries, there are things that you literally like drive up to the place, they swab you. By the time you're home, it's
yeah,
already texted to, or emailed to your phone or to your email or whatever.
yeah.
And then also, um, Philippine side note, if you really, really, really need a swab test right away and you're willing to pay a bit more, St. Luke's has a sureball 48 hour, less than 48
Oh,
hour like turnaround
Like
rate.
COVID
Because
test.
my mom needed
Yeah.
to take a COVID test and she needed it really fast. And they said 48 hours. We got it in 16.
wow.
But yeah, it's more expensive
That's
That's
nice.
nice, I think.
than
The regular
Asian
one.
or at like Red Cross,
Yeah.
where you could get a Red Cross one for free. So, but you have to wait in line and stuff. But yeah, so that's like the trade off and whatever. But yeah, anyway,
Well, yeah. So
Interesting.
we had to take swab test. Tapos we
Like
also
up the
had to process
nose.
like,
Yeah, how does it feel like?
oh my God,
Did it
the
touch your
swab
brain?
test. So that was the first time I ever took a swab test.
hmm.
Um, so I went up there. I sit in front of a booth, and then they did they did throat muna. So it's like, okay, just prepare. Like, imagine you're just like brushing your tongue, the back of your
Uh,
tongue. Okay, so it was
Bleh.
fine. Kaya naman.
like with like a popsicle stick, right? Or is it like
No,
It's like a giant
it's a
Like
Q-tip,
a
very,
diba?
long, yeah.
yeah,
It's like
Yeah.
a
it's a
long.
very long stemmed Q-tip.
Q-tip?
Tapos
Okay.
medyo mahaba yung
Uh-huh.
cotton bud, but it's
Uh-huh.
very thin. Like a, you know what they used to, to clean yung straws, but
Uh-huh.
thinner.
Yeah.
Parang
Yeah.
ganon. Yeah. And then, so yeah, it's like the thing that you use, it's like the thing that you use to clean straws.
Mhm.
So it's very long, tapos the cotton is like, yeah, mahaba, but very thin. Uh, what did it feel like going in your nose? So it's like the weirdest thing ever. It's like I felt so violated, like different. You know, it's
Yeah.
so weird. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
when so the nurse like poked my nose, right, and then she went deeper, like up like tapos she still kept going up. Tapos parang,
Oh,
kanina,
what?
is it on my
I
brain
can,
already?
I can
Yeah,
feel it.
that's what people say now. It's like I felt like it touched my brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
it
thing I
felt like
don't
it
have
touched.
one.
Tapos it doesn't end
Oh,
there. So like, diba?
boast yourself, 2021.
Do it. No, but I was nito, so like they go up, right? They go up and then it doesn't end there. Like they fucking swab it.
Yeah, they
Like
like
they
Like they twist,
yeah.
twist and
yeah.
turns.
I think they activated like there's a secret button up here that they accidentally clicked and I was never the same.
What
Do you
the?
still
You're
feel it like
never
after a
the
few
same.
days? Like do you still feel it there, or like
Okay.
until now, or what?
No shit. After the swab test, I felt like that nostril was like way more open
Like
than ever.
Oh.
permanently damaged
Like
inside.
your nasal
But now it
pathways
doesn't
just
feel
opened
different.
up.
But after the swab test, it just feels more. Can I breathe better now? Where it's like open up your
This has
nostrils.
changed my life.
Interesting.
It
Wow.
isn't like my twin and I were like, feels so weird. I'll never be the same.
You guys are like.
Or the other way around.
So since that first swab, like preparing to leave, how many swab tests have you taken since
Since
like being free?
One.
Oh, okay.
One
Oh, just
more.
one
Oh, what? They didn't
Yeah.
swab you before you got out of your hotel room?
No, they did. So after the
Wait,
first swab
what?
test sa Philippines, kasi diba sabi ni Rage, like, since that swab test.
Oh yeah. After that.
Yeah.
So tama, one more time after
Okay.
Yeah.
All
after the
right.
first one. Yeah.
Semantics.
Yeah. Sorry.
So that was already
But
in
yeah,
Singapore
ayun.
in your hotel.
Yeah, in
I
our
see.
hotel. We were lined up there. I was so nervous because that was like a few days before the end of our quarantine.
Mm.
And we were like lined up to lobby. So that was the first time I'm seeing like more than one person
Yeah.
Yeah.
in general
After 2 weeks. Yeah.
for 2 weeks. So we were all lined up. And then there was this one doctor, like he was away from everyone, and he was just like speaking in, I think in Indian or Malay, speaking on the phone. Tapos parang super, ano niya, like super urgent, super. Just I was like, is someone COVID positive here? Because I did not
Shit.
quarantine for almost 14 days. Like, so like, nakakatawa kasi, since we come from the Philippines, I feel like in general, we're all more wary. Like everyone's a
Yeah.
suspect.
Yeah.
Like, show me your swab test before I share my drink with you.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang
Yeah.
ganun,
Yeah.
like when you go outside, right? Like, don't come near me. It's fine. Stay there. But once we touched down sa Singapore, so sa airport pa lang, they had like immigration officers na. So I was scared because, diba, like it's a different country. They said you can contract the virus more in airport, blah, 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 blah. So I was scared nung time na yun. But the immigration officers and the people in Singapore in general, they're more lax. It's just the confidence na our
Just
spot is our place is
Your
clean. Like
country's
we know where the shit is.
We are
So they're like,
immune.
yeah. So parang
or
so
shit.
parang the immigration officers would lean in because they couldn't hear me because I'm wearing a shield and a mask. They're like, oh, have you? They're like assisting me, leaning in. So parang, stay
What?
away. They were all very comfortable.
Wow.
Parang ako, hello, I came from overseas, and like you're like leaning in, sis.
Uh-huh.
Damn.
It's
The
it's such a
confidence.
the confidence.
Speaking
The
of
confidence
of
talaga.
Mad
Singaporean confidence, so what's it like being able to freely walk in open spaces and public areas?
Oh my God, sovereign liberating, honestly.
Oh wait, you guys are not forced to wear masks and face shields and.
I think masks.
Mask lang,
Yeah.
but not face shield.
Yeah, I
They
think our
don't believe
country's
in
the only
face
one that
shields.
enforces mandatory face shields.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't it just us, right?
Yeah, it is just us.
Yeah,
Ooh, well,
face mask lang. The thing here is everything is. I mean, the contact tracing is standardized. It's centralized,
Mm.
I would say. Kasi, diba, I don't know, the last time I was there, yung select stores lang yung merong pa QR code or pa for you to enter their store.
Yeah.
And then it's all like, oh, for bench, oh, for Army Navy.
Yeah.
So they all have their different fill out
oh,
forms,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
But in Singapore, it's as
just
in
one.
issued by the government, I think.
Mm.
So you QR scan. They have an app for it actually.
Ooh.
They have an app, and you sign in your identification number, PR number, ID number. Tapos you just use that app to scan. And since I'm not a citizen nor a resident, I couldn't register because I don't have the number, the
Right,
ID
yeah.
number. It's not applicable. So I just use my phone, my camera. I use my camera and then I scan the QR code. But you know what? Yung camera ng app nila, super fast, faster than the built-in camera ng phone. So they even, like, my point is, they designed or they engineered the app para super efficient. As in, they, like, do this, done. Tapos ako parang, focus. Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Tapos ang bagal. Sa kanila, like, as in, blurred pa yung
Bam.
QR code, bam, it's there. Tapos you check in and out.
Wow.
Tapos it notifies you if anyone, kunyari you entered this mall and a patient or a person turns out to be COVID positive, and that person was in that place also, like you'll be notified that you've been exposed.
Wait, have you gotten notification?
No, not me.
Oh,
The
okay.
community cases here are very small.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Local transmission is
Very
like how
small.
many? Single
Yeah.
digits.
Yeah.
for them.
Tapos when we got here, yung mga cases are mostly imported.
Yeah.
So not even from local. Tapos recently lang nagkakaroon ng local. And at most this week, parang in whole of Singapore, nagkaroon ng 20 new cases. They were alarmed by that na.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that sounds alarming. From
Yeah. Yeah.
almost
Totally.
none,
Because yeah, like
almost
no
none to
Singapore.
20.
There were 3 to 5, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
which
alarming,
is
but like
it's
nakakatawa lang na.
exponential. It's exponential.
That's true though. But in whole of Singapore,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, but that's how it starts, though.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Just
Hopefully
like
That's
it
true.
persists.
Our guard down.
just like how in Australia, they were, I think, local transmission free for about 200. No, sorry, New Zealand. New Zealand was local transmission free for like 200 days na. And then one day
And
they
then-
had 3 in one day. It was a state of emergency.
Oh,
Like they locked down
they're
everything.
friending about it.
Yeah, and then after those people got, cured,
Like yeah.
after they turned negative, okay, back to normal. And sana all.
Sana all.
Sana all indeed.
Also it's so crazy here kasi nga, diba? I came from Philippines. So like yung paranoia mo about contracting the virus is like super high. Tapos when I got here, everyone's like, alam mo yung malapit sila sa'yo, pero parang,
You're
okay
okay
lang.
with it?
I mean, at first, that's the thing also, like, when someone coughs, not everyone turns around like that. Diba sa Philippines, diba? Parang when you cough,
when you're in an elevator, everyone like.
I mean, I guess that's really what it's like living somewhere you're safe.
That's true. And yun nga, like in my
Sana
case,
all.
like the first day that I was here, I was like, where's my vitamin C? I double layer my mask. Those my parents were like, you're wasting your
Nah,
mask.
dude.
Nah, dude, this part it's different talaga. Because they're very transparent also. Like, oh, this person has COVID, this is where that person went, blah blah blah. It's been contained, ganito, ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. So it's all very transparent. So people can read up about it and not just be scared of everything. Like they know what to avoid. Okay,
Yeah.
sige, I won't go to that place because that person was there.
And I mean, I guess also the base fact that the healthcare system works.
Oh, but
Like-
the foundation.
So, like, even if you do get sick, you know that super duper futuristic hospitals will like zap the COVID out of you, with, their mind rays or whatever. Yeah, like, gosh.
Yeah.
oh, you know what I heard from a Grab driver. So he was talking about because he learned that we were just tourists here. So he was talking to us, and then he said, I mean, I never fact check, pero this is what he said. I didn't fact check this, so ayun. So he said, if you're a
Spitting it out
Singaporean resident, citizen, whatsoever, and you need to take swab test, as long as you didn't go outside of the country, your swab test is free.
I can imagine that. I can
I
imagine that.
wouldn't take
Like-
swab tests for free. I'd like my nose to be intact, sir.
I mean,
Be
No, but I mean,
non-violent.
shit,
Yeah.
napaka-necessary nun. Because a lot of
Yeah.
Filipinos don't get checked because they can't even afford
yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
Because they
yeah.
can't afford it. True.
And
So- for
Especially
it
the
to
ones
be,
exposed outside.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
and also,
And
sorry, go on.
sorry, ayun. Because my dad, he's working sa a company that's more on construction now. So he goes to the field site,
Uh-huh.
on site,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know
so
the
he's
term.
he's on
Yeah,
he's
on
on
term.
site.
He's
Yeah.
on site.
on
yeah.
site. So he's on site. Tapos every other 2 weeks, every week he has swab test.
Ah.
Ah,
I
I
know.
can feel it. I can feel it.
Is he
God.
used
The
to it?
second
Did
time
you
isn't
ask
as
him?
bad. The second time isn't as bad.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So you know what to
Because it's like,
expect.
ugh, it's
Can you say
there.
like, can you do my left one this time? Because the last week was right.
Yeah.
No, because like, imagine if it's just one nostril the whole time, and
I
they
mean,
like
I
they
would
wear your
prefer.
Oh, wait.
nostril down already.
I
No,
would
I want to do it
prefer.
alternately.
Both, yes,
No, wait.
No, I
alter.
would prefer
It's
only one
both.
side be
Oh, it's
It's
both.
both
violated.
nostrils.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, they
yes,
do it
it's
both.
both.
the,
It's
the,
both.
the simultaneously.
Wait, so they put it inside one nostril and then they put it inside the other one?
Mm.
That's
Yeah,
Damn.
Wait, what? The same stick?
No,
What?
no, different stick.
oh, a
Wait,
different one.
why?
So
Would the
you use
results
two sticks?
change?
No, honestly, I don't know because you can't even see it. So you're like,
Oh,
because you're looking
right.
up.
You
Oh
just.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
And then you close
Oh.
your eyes because you prepare for it. So like, oh, it's there.
And then you start tearing up.
Huh.
Wait,
Huh.
I'm
It's
curious.
not a pleasant.
Is like everything else? Is Singapore's swab test better than Philippines? Like the one you had here, or like is it just the same? Or is it
Same.
better because it's the second time? Nah.
I think it's better because it's the second
Yeah.
time.
So
Hmm.
basically,
Parang
they're
you're
just
more
the same.
prepared of what it feels like. But what
Yeah.
I was nervous about is because it's a Philippines Asian hospital, they're like, "Oh, it's your first time, okay?" Then they're super nice again. But you know how
Yeah, the
Singaporeans
nurses
are like,
there.
"Do everything fast." It's like, okay, sit down. Because like I was like visibly showing my
They're like
nervousness, and then the guy's just like, "Okay." So,
Just
Okay.
they hold your
okay,
forehead.
Hey,
They
don't
hold
stop
your
affect
moving.
forehead
my
down.
feelings.
Like,
Stop
Okay.
moving.
What? Why you nervous?
La.
Oh wait. Okay.
Why you nervous, lah?
Why you
It
nervous?
doesn't work if you don't feel pain.
Damn
Mom.
it.
Wow.
But
You
yeah.
have to
Oh,
cry
there's
big.
also like another thing. Like while we were in quarantine, the ICA would call every day to
What's
check
sorry?
What's
What's
you.
the
the
It's so
ICA?
ICA?
Yeah,
annoying.
isn't that
Sorry.
all girls school?
Immigration.
Oh,
Ika.
immigration
Immigration
checker
something authority.
authority.
Immigration. What does it stand for? Why do I not know?
Checks
Immigration.
airplane.
Indonesian Chicken Association.
Ooh,
Um,
Indomie
Indian
chicken.
curry.
indoctrinated.
Awesome.
Immigration and Checkpoints Authority.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought it
that's
was the
boring.
indoctrination coup d'état, avant-garde association.
What?
I don't know. Anyway,
I cut apples.
so they call in every quarantine day.
They call, they call every day. Tapos
Wow.
they would say, okay, I'm gonna turn on the camera. Please accept so we can check your surroundings.
Whoa.
Ganon,
Damn.
every day.
Some
And aside
big-
from that,
Big
like
Brother
people
vibes.
from, I know, very Big Brother vibes. Tapos aside from that, I think every other day, someone would knock and check our passport. And
Why?
it's not
Would it
like
expire?
at 9
Would it
a.m.
expire the day
Hmm.
after?
Will your name change or something?
Yeah, but
I don't know, just like to
today
verify
it's not
all the
expired.
time.
What if that thing you delivered, like you delivered food, diba? And like there's an extra passport and it's like your spy passport.
Oh, true.
You know,
Oh, that's true,
they're
though.
just being
Spy passport.
they're
Yeah,
just being they're being sure.
Cautious.
I mean, the reason why they're so successful now is because they are
Yeah, they're
that
very
what they're doing.
paranoid.
meticulous, I would
Can't
say.
complain.
Yeah. So wala lang. Tapos parang sometimes at 8 a.m. they would knock. Tapos parang, tangin na, hindi pa ako bumangon. Tapos parang, so super groggy. Because I know they're like,
You're like,
government. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I should be more scared. But I was like... Tapos they would just be like apologetic. Like, sorry la, because we have to...
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
But they're
Here's
good
my
at
real
it.
passport. Here's my spy passport. Okay, good.
Identification, ma'am.
Wow. Wait, so are they as strict as like Taiwan, where that dude was fined for stepping out of his hotel room for 1 minute, or I mean,
Yeah, not even 1
are there
minute.
stories like that?
Really quick.
I haven't heard
Okay, so
of
people
ganong
who go to
stories.
Singapore are well behaved.
Good people.
I mean, I wouldn't want to try.
Yeah, for sure.
Because swab, they
Yeah,
don't have the
yeah.
money. And I don't doubt that they would actually find me.
Like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
a
they're
7,000
But
Taiwanese dollar for 30-second mistake is not a fun mistake. So,
yeah. Like
uh,
imagine I don't even want to
especially because
spend
you already
$7
paid for your
on
hotel.
yeah.
so
Pay for
yeah,
your
don't want to
hotel,
Exactly.
add
and then
any
you're also gonna
more.
pay for
Don't want to
But
add
what
more.
I did was
some
but
lapse
what
of
I did
judgment.
was because I was really craving for fresh air.
Uh-huh.
Not that like my room was musty or anything, but like being stuck in
Yeah,
an air
yeah,
conditioned room for days.
Yeah, and when you
I just
open the door,
wanted,
it's still a hallway.
yeah, yeah.
but when you're stuck, you're desperate. So
Yeah,
every
like
time I
when the
open the
food
door,
arrives, like
You're just like,
yeah, yeah, I do that. No, legit, I
yeah,
But
do
it's still the
that.
same air, bro.
yeah, you pick up the food slowly and
No,
inhale
but
as much as
I
you
did,
can. Like,
I did that. I did that. So for every time I opened, like, especially my twin would be like, "Huy, masyado na matagal. Magpo-fine ka.
oh wait,
Magpo-fine." And
she
then,
does that too. Both of you like opens the door at
no,
the
just
same time. I'm
me.
like,
Oh,
oh,
just you.
Nini's the
oh, okay.
door woman.
No, but every time
She's
lang
the
na.
she's the frontliner of
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
unit.
Tapos, I would also like, because at one point I was like, this room probably smells. We just can't smell it because we're desensitized. So
Yeah.
I opened the door
Yeah, because it's
and I was
14
like,
days.
half open. I
Yeah.
know. So I half opened, half closed it. Like, come on, air, let's go. And then I panicked because I was like, oh shit, what if my COVID sa labas? And I just exposed the
You brought it
COVID
in.
air.
Oh no.
It's like, no paranoia. So,
Wow.
I'm so stupid.
Wow.
Good thing though
That's
you were
crazy.
quarantined with your sister and not alone for 14 days in a room. That's like,
Yeah. That
I
would
also
have
would
been
be
crazy,
okay
no?
if I was
mentally
quarantined
racking.
alone.
Yeah, I
I
can't
feel like
imagine.
mentally racking.
I would
I
probably
feel,
Zoom
Really?
you guys every day
If you were
yeah.
alone,
if I
damn.
were alone in
Yeah.
a room.
Because imagine alam mo my routine, I've become super lazy because of the quarantine. Because what I would do is, I would wake up at when the food is delivered. So at 8, 8:30, I would wake up, go back to sleep, wake up again when I hear the doorbell for the lunch.
Also, you have two
Oh wait,
meals.
so you don't eat the breakfast food yet? You just keep it.
No. So I wake up to eat and then I sleep.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Wait, do you
Wow.
have a
They
microwave
don't.
though? Like in your room? Because what if like you don't eat it and then you wanna heat it up?
No, we don't. We
Oh
don't.
shit.
Because even the pickup ng trash is scheduled.
I see.
So you have
Oh.
2 hours. You have 2 hours to eat your food. Otherwise, I mean, it can stay in your room, but it's gonna be cold as fuck and no
Yeah,
way
yeah.
to
Yeah.
reheat. So
Wait, so
ganon. So everything was scheduled.
they, of course, in those 2 weeks, your sheets aren't changed. How do you do that? Sheets,
Oh,
towels?
they gave sheets.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
scheduled. So every 4 days they give new towels.
Oh my
Once
god.
it's like
Whoa!
yeah.
Time to
Kasi
get
hotel
out of
talaga siya.
here.
Yeah, so they give you fresh new towels every 4 days, and then after the first week, they give you new sheets. So not bad.
Wow. Can I just stay in quarantine forever in Singapore?
TBH,
Right?
TBH, TBH,
I mean,
because you have
we
really
just
good Wi-Fi.
we just
Wow.
acknowledge that it's mentally racking to be quarantined alone.
That's true.
But
Well,
if you have
okay,
Wait,
maybe
someone with
not.
you,
Did you guys pay for the whole thing? So like, is traveling more expensive now because you have to pay for 14 days now?
Yeah, right?
And
It's
all
supposed
the
to be more
food.
expensive.
yeah,
Oh, so
it's
yeah.
expensive
Plus your
because
tests
of
too.
the quarantine.
The quarantine, true.
Oh,
But the
so you
thing is,
guys
you
paid for
don't
that
pay per person. You pay for the room.
for the room.
Oh.
Tama
Wait,
ba?
but the food you guys get is for 2 people, right?
Yeah.
And the
But
stuff
that's
that you
what I
get
know
is
like,
for
it's the same price. Kasi tatlo
oh wow
kaming lumipad. So, per room,
oh
maximum 2 people.
oh
So, my brother
Oh,
had to stay in a different room.
oh
How
alone?
is he?
It's pretty fun.
Okay naman. It didn't
Okay.
say anything about it. But, like, my
She
parents
didn't
would always
die.
call and then
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
they would always pa-deliver food.
Oh, that's
My
cool.
sister and my
oh
parents.
wow.
Ganon. But, yeah. So,
Damn.
same price for us two and siya ng solo.
They
It's very expensive.
they probably
Super
have that
expensive.
under like the operations cost na like they've computed like say let's theoretically if it's like 5,000 pesos a night, the food for 2 people versus the food for 1 person, they've already like done the math and
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
No, I think you pay for
Ah.
2 people talaga. Kasi sabi ni
Yeah,
Nini,
because like one other
people,
like
yeah,
the
two
room has only
people per
1%.
room. So yeah,
True.
Oh,
it's
so
more
you're
expensive if
you're
you're
Like
alone.
there's a rate for 2 people and there's a rate for just
Mm.
1%.
Oh wait, what?
no,
I thought the
it is the
standard rate
same.
is
It
for
is the
two
same now for
people.
the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if you're just
So
one
if
person in the
you're
room, you're still
luge
paying
if
for
you're one
two.
person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're losing.
Oh, I see. I see.
Damn.
The rate is for
Well
2 people
then
talaga.
get two food, I guess, 2 sets of food.
I don't
if
think
you're
that's how it
alone.
works though.
No.
No.
That would
No,
force
no.
them to. Like, bitch, I'm paying for 2 people here. Give me what I paid for, you fuck.
Kasi
Wow.
I think the ano to? The price for it's called SHN, stay at home notice. The price for that, feeling ko napakalaki ng cushion for allowances because there are different hotels and they don't like when you apply for SHN, they don't right away um assign you to a hotel.
Hmm.
Like when we got to the hotel, we don't even have a room yet. That's when they check us in.
Oh, you guys
So
didn't
ganun
pick
siya
the
ka.
place. Like you just
We
get
don't.
thrown.
Yeah.
You just get thrown in a
Oh,
room.
As in, we
okay.
had no idea which hotel we were going to. We just like
You guys were
boarded the bus.
blindfolded pa. Like,
Hmm.
don't take
Big
Yeah.
brother.
no peeking.
Hotel
Big
roulette.
brother.
No peeking.
But
They
yeah.
just hold your hand.
Oh yeah, Big Brother, true. Yeah. They get out of the
But
van
yeah.
not knowing where the fuck they are.
Yeah.
They just open
So,
it.
okay,
Where the
guys,
fuck
take
am
over.
I?
Oh, we're staying here.
But at least in Singapore, I bet majority of the hotels are nice. Cause like side tangent story, um,
Mm.
we had some family friends who came back from America. Like they sent their daughter to America to study, and then the
Mm.
parents accompanied them. When they came back, of course they had to go through quarantine here. But you know how weird the quarantine here was? Because, okay, so the full story is it's two mom, dad, brother, and the daughter. All four of them went to America, and then the three of them came home. So the mom, the dad, and the brother. The mom and the dad, they got to choose their hotel. So they stayed at Discovery Primea over in Makati.
Oh, Makati.
And everything, food, lahat provided, blah, 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 same. But the weird thing was, the son didn't get to choose where he went, but he was released after 2 days.
What?
And they told him the rest of the days you quarantine at home. And he was like, okay, now I don't have keys because my parents are still quarantined at Discovery.
Oh.
And now what the fuck do I do? Because like the whole time, like during that time, the parents were like they sent home the yaya, the driver, to like not stay in the house so that no
Yeah,
one's there.
yeah.
And so he's like, now what? So they had to like the driver had to like drive over from his house and he had the spare key and then but then now it's scary because the driver wasn't tested yet because the plan was
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
quarantines for the 14 days and everyone swab tests. So when the 14 days ends, the yaya, the driver, and the three family
come back.
members are all
Yeah.
clean and they're back in the house.
Yeah.
But everything just got messed up because of the whole fact na the son is released but the parents aren't, but the driver hasn't been
Yeah.
swab tested yet, but he's the only one with the key. So like
I mean,
ooh.
what if the driver didn't have the key? What?
Yeah,
now?
and what if the driver didn't have the key? Good thing he had a key.
Yeah, yeah.
And of course he
That's
can't
the
like go
thing.
to Primea and be like, I have to get the key from my parents.
Yeah,
'cause-
yeah, you can. Yeah. Because quarantine, it's strict.
Exactly. It's the whole point of quarantine. So
What?
That's
so-
the
so
thing. Like
dumb.
that was my point earlier. Like here, the protocols are standardized, centralized. Para the government is hands-on. They know what's happening. But in the Philippines nga, I read the news story ni Jess Wilson. She said na you don't even have to stay for like 14 days. As long as you get na your result, you can go. So parang, alam mo yun, like from there, like the rules vary. So it's very difficult.
yeah, like the our family friend was complaining na how come like and ano the son and the parents didn't all stay at Discovery. Like the parents were in Discovery and the son was like placed in a different hotel in like not in Makati even. It was like in Manila somewhere and he was just like
Oh God. Layo.
So
Wait, how old is?
oh
How
no,
old
he's
is
ano
he?
naman. He's like 20,
Like adult. Okay.
25,
Okay.
26.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not like a minor. I think the fact that he's an adult is why they didn't put them all in one
I
room.
guess.
Because if he was a minor or something, then yeah, sure, that you'd put them all in a room. But the
But
fact that
that's
he was
weird.
an adult,
They were in the same flight going.
yeah,
back,
yeah.
so-
Oh, yeah. Weird. Like the government was just like, no, you can't stay in the same room because
Because
reasons.
We don't know what to do.
because reasons.
So we can't
Yeah.
function well.
Well,
So
Just a sigh of collective.
I dread going back just because I don't know how it will
Oh,
be
yeah, when
handled
are you
there.
coming
Oh yeah, when are you going?
Or do
Are
you know when
do
you're
you
coming
ever-
back?
Are you
is
coming
the,
back?
Is the question.
Uh,
do you want to come back?
I think the answer to that
Do
is no.
you?
The answer to that is no.
Ano, I'm coming back
Or do you not want to tell us?
Feb 25.
Like it's all
Whoa.
booked already? Or,
You got
or
It's
about a
booked.
like
month left.
oh okay. I thought it's just
But
like a process.
kasi
Eat all the chicken
actually,
rice you can.
our first ticket, dapat we were gonna go back ng December 27 because it was strictly 1 month stay lang.
Oh.
But then we applied for extension. We applied for 1 month extension. Tapos immigration gave us until Feb all of a sudden. So
Damn.
parang, oh shit. Bakit like super haba ng ano? But okay, we grabbed it. So we can apply now for extension ulit. So we'll see how they will take us because they already extended our stay.
Wow.
I feel like they're very considerate kasi nga,
I mean, kasi
COVID
family,
times.
yeah.
Because we've
Yeah,
been
because
here,
your parents live there, yeah.
I
Yeah.
understand because you're actually like immediate family. Like you are
Yeah.
the children of the PRs.
Yeah.
Like if you were like extended family or something like that, I don't think they'd be as forgiving.
Accommodating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
accommodating. Sana all.
So yun.
We'll
So
see.
Sana all
I'm
accommodating.
scared to go back.
Is that
That's
all?
what I'm scared to go back kasi nga I hear nga the quarantine stuff is not, like set in stone rules type of shit. So I have no idea like anong plan ko. I don't want to think about it. Alam mo yun, like because you have to book your own hotel yata.
They
From
give you
what I heard,
choices. They
you
give
have-
you choices. But you know what
Oh my God.
the dumb it's not the dumb fine, it's the dumb thing. It's a list of hotels and you get to choose. And it's like it's a kind of a first come first serve. So what if the only freaking hotel left is the 5-star suite at Shangri-La Makati and you're like some
Oh my God.
OFW who earns 60,000 a month? You have no choice but to get
See?
that fucking suite
Well, then it's
Again,
time to
back
be
to-
And pay
okay.
for it.
and pay for
a
it.
fucking baller for 2 weeks.
Like
Back
Wait,
again
good-
with the
Wait,
good
what if
thing-
you can't?
Eh.
And like you're stuck with no choice.
That's
What
that's
happened?
there's a payment plan and you can do it installment and whatever.
So they
yada.
still pay for it.
They still pay for
Fuck.
it.
That's
So,
my point
yeah.
again. Like in Singapore, you don't know what hotel you're gonna get, but this is what you pay for. Everyone
It's like
pays for this.
base, yeah.
Yeah, so we don't get like the prettiest room in the hotel, but it's a decent and nice one actually. And everyone more or less gets the same rooms from different hotels.
Yeah.
So that was also my point na parang I feel like malaki yung allowance for dun sa binayaran mo. Because, syempre, the hotels will still vary. The food will vary. Just so everyone pays for the same shit.
Yeah, totally.
Feeling ko, that's the thing.
Yeah, so like here it's like the choices that you're given, you have to take it. And both sides of the spectrum. What if you're like if you're an OFW who doesn't earn a lot and you're forced to get the suite at Shangri-La, or what if you're a big family and you get Sogo as your only choice? So parang now what? Cause no, I mean no, legit Sogo.
Yeah.
The Sogo in EDSA near Mega Mall.
Really?
That's one
Yeah.
of the really big
Oh, wait.
COVID
Oh, it's one of-
COVID hotels.
okay.
Like that's one of the big holding centers. And yun nga, what if you're like a family of 4 and the only choice is Sogo EDSA, or you're one underpaid Filipino OFW and your only choice is Shangri-La?
That's the
Well,
thing. Dapat standardized and centralized and uniform and all that yada yada.
But yeah,
Socialism,
proper
chat.
hot take.
But yeah, right? It's hard to
Just don't come back anymore. Just live there.
wait. I mean,
Just continue
I,
living there.
can you
the thing is,
apply for PR? Like, is that a possibility?
right now, I don't know. But we've been applying for PR. Tapos, it's not really getting.
Wait,
Oh,
what's
kasi I'm
PR?
past 21 also.
PR is
Permanent
permanent
resident.
resident.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm past 21 na. So my dad can't apply for me.
Oh, and your
But also,
sister
yeah.
has work kasi.
My sister, they applied half of the family lang before because the younger ones kami didn't have passport then. So we didn't have the proper documents. So they were only able to apply for the older ones. My ate, my mom, yun. But the rest didn't have papers yet.
Okay, gets.
So they couldn't apply for us.
Gets.
And now it's hard to apply.
And then your younger sister is included because she's a minor.
Yeah.
No, she
Oh,
has
wow, this is so
student pass.
complicated. This is so
I know, it's
complicated.
super complicated.
Never mind my yes.
Ugh.
I know, she has student pass.
Oh.
Kasi there were parang
So
biglang
many
naging
types
strict
of-
yung Singapore
What if you study
papers.
again?
Even the work pass, there are different types.
Yeah.
Like, there's professional, there's like higher level, there's the lower level.
I guess they're
So now-
they're really, I mean, of course, because like I think that's happening everywhere. Na all these first world Asian countries, mga Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, it's harder to get
Everywhere
a PR
is
everywhere.
not first world Asian country.
Mm.
Wow.
All right, Luigi. I think it's time to wrap it up for
Yeah, it is. It is.
this segment. Very
Uh,
interesting.
That was
Very, very
educational.
interesting.
That is very educational. Very, very educational. I learned so much, and I'm still so confused at the same time. But yeah,
I'm looking
After the
for
break.
family members that live in Singapore now. Looking them up. Okay, go.
yeah. After the break, we'll be right back, ladies and gents. And we're back. Impromptu haikus. Mr. Brian, take it away.
Oh, wait, do I explain the mechanics?
Oh, okay. Well,
For
for those
the
of you who
first
don't know, impromptu haikus is a small game we play where
Small.
Small,
game.
small.
we make impromptu haikus. There's nothing more than that.
Whoa!
575. That is the name of the game, the rules of the schmools. And today, Brian has a theme for us. We won't be doing the random word generator again because it's 2021 and gotta change it up.
This is season 2, baby.
Season 2, baby! Brian, what is the theme?
Okay, the theme for today's impromptu haiku is Singapore.
Ooh. Okay.
Ah.
So wait, use the word in
Totally
the
didn't
sentence or
expect
just the
that.
theme?
It's just a theme.
Okay.
It's okay
You
to
have to
not
say it.
use the word Singapore in the haiku.
All right. So, ladies and gents, we will think about our haikus and we'll be back with our Singapore-themed...
Haikus.
Come on. Our Singapore-themed poems, whatever. I'll be focused when we come back. Welcome back. We have thought of our impromptu haikus, and we will just be going order of who finished first. I mean, who finished in succession, chronological order, and I was the first one. Before I say mine, please don't cancel me because I have the right to do this because I lived in Singapore for 10 years and it's where I grew up.
Are you serious? No way.
Yeah, no, legit.
I didn't even know that. Anyways, go on.
Luigi has Singapore insurance.
Supermarket shop. You want paper or plastic? Singapore cashier.
So that's why you went with a disclaimer. Yeah.
That's why you're so excited
But
to
I
make
didn't-
I'm
this.
so fucking excited.
I didn't hear the first line though. The first five.
Supermarket shop.
Oh. Okay. Ah.
Go say it again.
Yeah. Say the whole thing again.
Supermarket shop. You want paper or plastic? Singapore cashier.
Not bad. Not bad for
Not
a
bad.
Singapore themed haiku. Okay, so I'm going second.
Yeah, go
next.
Brian.
Okay, so mine goes like this. Wow, big lion. Wow. Spitting water. Take picture while my mouth open.
Whoa!
Bam!
Bam!
Let's go!
Let's go!
Good.
Damn!
go.
Good.
I love the
Let's go.
non-linear, like, at the seventh syllable of the middle, you're not yet done with the thought, and you're like, oh, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit!
Yeah.
Damn!
Bars.
That's bars. Yeah,
Bars.
those are bars right there.
Holy shit.
Go.
Whack!
Who's next?
Like,
Who's
I'm in
next?
the flow.
I'm next. I'm next.
Okay.
I'm next.
Let's go then.
Oh,
Bars.
God. Okay. Hotel for 2 weeks. Nini really wants fresh air. I want chicken rice.
Oh, let's go.
Not bad, not bad. Not bad.
Okay. This is the first
Not bad,
time
not
that
bad.
we will
Not
hear
bad lah.
Kit's
Not
bad
voice.
lah.
Kit's wonderful voice.
Bad accent.
What? What is
All right.
happening?
Hello.
Nandesca.
Sorry.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay.
Welcome
What's
back to
up?
the show,
Oh my
kid.
god. Yeah, I've been here the whole time.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting stories. I've been editing a video and it's kind of confidential,
Could the
so I
bit
can't really,
poo?
play it. Anyway, no. Who's dead? Yes. This is my very stupid haiku.
Okay.
Crazy rich Asians, hawker stalls, and a merlion.
Merlion.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll
I
give
can
that
think of
to
the I can think of the Do you want me to think of the
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
think
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
Yeah, yeah.
hawker stalls and merlion. There.
Ah,
there
there
you
we
go.
go. There we go.
The Philippines sucks.
Let's go.
Okay.
Lord.
That was 4 syllables.
Roasted.
Ah,
Yeah, Philippines sucks.
Wait,
It's like
okay.
4
Go Nini.
syllables.
The Philippines.
The
sucks. Anyway, can you
Oh,
say it
The
again?
Philippines
okay.
sucks.
The Philippines sucks.
Okay.
Can you say it again?
Okay, there you go.
I didn't get it.
Philippines sucks.
Not
Go
gonna
Nini.
say no to that. Okay. The Great Singapore. Break a rule and you will pay.
Ooh.
Yup, a fine city.
Oh!
Hey!
the
Hey!
shirt
They
print.
put that on the shirt,
The
right?
puns,
Yeah, the
Put
though.
that on the shirt.
The shirt
The-
print.
Good
Oh wait,
shit.
no, that's not a pun. What is it? It's a. Is it
It
a
is a
pun?
pun.
Is it a
Not?
pun?
It's a
It's a
pun.
pun.
It's a
Yeah,
pun.
it is. It is
Okay.
a pun.
But what's like the literary like high school term? Two meanings, one word.
Metaphor.
Onomatopoeia.
Metaphor.
No.
No,
Anyway,
no,
whatever.
not.
Whatever.
Simile.
Simile.
No, it's not a
No.
Simile is
Not a
like
simile.
when you
Yeah,
say
yeah.
like.
Oh
Yeah,
right,
yes,
right,
like.
right.
Oh, now we're going full English teacher.
Okay, but yeah, damn.
So
Those
cool.
are some good. Those are some good. Wait, I don't think we've ever had a bad haiku on the history of the
Yeah.
show.
All were bars.
Everyone is so.
Yeah.
Everyone is so bars. Like
Everyone's
Yeah.
so bored.
everyone's so bars.
I think we've had bad
Everyone's
ones.
so bored.
Write that down. Everyone's so bars.
Everyone's hella
Put that
bored.
on a shirt.
Yeah, everyone's hella bars.
Okay. So now we take a vote on
This is gonna be so hard.
Yeah, this
who
is
has
really
the
hard.
best
Okay.
haiku. Does anyone have a
Wait.
vote already?
Oh,
I
how
don't
do we
even
how do we
know.
do this? Do we just?
I have
go-
like 3 votes. Steve.
Wow. I guess we can vote for 3 so we can tally.
Oh no! How do we? Math. How do we do this?
Denzel started this. I can take.
We're gonna
down
take. Okay, Brian, take note.
the score. Okay, Denzel, give your 3
Oh.
votes.
Okay, I'm giving 3 points to Luigi, 2
What?
points to Nini.
Wait.
Oh wait, what? It's
Holy
What?
crap!
I
Is
thought
it that
1 point
much?
each.
Oh,
Not
wait,
any
what?
I
points?
thought that's
What?
what I thought that's what you're talking
I
about.
thought like
Oh,
3
wait,
points
I
and then
thought-
like
We-
2 to
we
Nini
didn't
and
do
1
this.
to Brian, or like.
No, I thought
That's what I just
Oh, I
said.
thought one
voting
each.
for 3.
Oh,
And,
three
I
like,
thought you
1
people.
point
fucking
each.
raise your
Oh,
hand.
whack!
I mean,
Wait, so
because
what are we doing?
if he has rankings for 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, then why not vote for the 3 points?
Okay, yeah, okay.
3
I
pointer.
guess.
Yeah,
But it
right.
doesn't feel right. Okay, I'm going for Luigi.
Okay.
So one
Let's
one
go.
vote na lang?
One vote.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay. We're going back to the old system.
Okay.
To
That was-
our old ways.
That was so useful. Anyway,
Yeah.
I vote for Brian.
I'm voting for Nini's.
Kid.
He's nice.
Oh wait, Kid na lang, Kid.
I'm voting for Bryce.
Oh, Brian by a hair.
Nini.
Oh, Nini.
Nini, cause...
No, I'm voting for Bray.
Oh, Brian by a
Hey!
landslide.
Oh,
Brian by a
thank you.
landslide.
Thank you.
God damn.
Now I deserve a picture with the Merlion. While
With the
my mom-
Merlion.
while my
Don't
mom
you
is
have
over.
one? Feeling good,
The
like you
classic.
should flash that supposed to.
Everybody has
No, I have a photo
Come
with
on,
Merlion, but I don't have
The mouth
Oh.
open.
the typical
Okay, you just
Yeah.
Photoshop him then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's so
worse.
cringe kasi.
Okay,
I
say it
know
again.
that's the
Say
point.
your haiku
Oh,
one
okay.
more time.
Let's recite the winning haiku. Wow, big lion, wow. Spitting water, take picture while my mouth open. There you
Damn.
go.
It is
Bar.
like a rap. It like flows like a rap.
Oh yeah.
Put flow na.
Because the 7 is split into 2
Yeah.
thoughts. Then the final
Damn.
thought is continue.
Damn.
So
Amazing.
yeah, thank you for your votes.
Denzel, what is our winner win for this episode?
Although
Holy shit.
our
I don't
guest-
even know how big
I
it
also don't
was.
even know how big the fucking cast iron skeleton can like, give
Our
her.
guest didn't win the cast iron skillet.
Oh shit.
Oh
Well, Brian,
Stolen.
you piece of shit. No.
Stolen.
Brian stole it.
Yep.
Well, since we're in season 2, episode 2,
Two.
let's
Yeah.
just give Brian a 2-inch cast iron skeleton.
2-inch cast iron skillet.
Didn't I
It's
win
like-
the last episode
it's
skillet?
like
I'm
that
not sure.
big.
I don't
Well,
remember.
then you're getting another skillet. Where
Multiple
you think,
skillets
yeah.
for me.
So-
Yeah.
Go.
So maybe he gets to add on to his other skillet, so it's like a 3-inch skillet now.
Like melt the
Yeah, melt it down and then reforge it.
Yeah,
Like the ultimate
can.
sized skillet.
if that's what you want. maybe it's
Okay.
yours, yeah.
Um,
You do whatever you want with it.
I'm
Well,
getting the
uh,
hang of this
Again.
haiku thing.
yeah. So, what a wonderful episode. Thank you again
Yay.
for coming on the show, Nini. Thank you for talking
Yes,
about
thank
us
you,
with
Nini.
Live from
your life.
Singapore.
Thank-
Live from
Our first
Singapore.
I
guest.
wish I could
from-
bring you
that's
all.
abroad.
I wish I could bring it. It's so sad though, because I can roam around but not go anywhere with anyone because I don't have friends. So, but
Aww.
Look for Singaporean.
Singaporean
what's
friends.
it there? I'm not sure. Dudes.
Ooh,
I don't know.
yeah, why
I don't
not,
know.
right? Why not?
Yeah, road to PR.
Singaporean dudes.
Road to PR.
Road to people.
Oh,
Road
shit.
to
Do you-
citizenship.
Do you
Let's
get
go.
citizenship for marrying? I don't think you do.
Yeah, it's not
I
like
think you
green
do.
card
It's not like
situation.
American.
Is it not?
I think you have to
I don't know.
meet certain
Because my
criteria,
ate is, I don't know if it's different if you're PR and then you're married.
and
to
then you marry to.
citizen. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's different altogether. So many
Oh.
rules. Break a rule and you will pay. Shut up.
Yeah, so I'd like to thank our sponsor for this episode, Singapore. I mean, Sana, in a perfect world, the nation of Singapore
In a
would,
perfect world.
would sponsor this episode. But yeah, Kit, do you have a final question for us all?
No,
Oh,
what did we learn
wait.
today?
What?
Oh!
Learn?
What did? Oh, there.
Okay, that's
Okay,
his question.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
okay,
his
okay,
question.
okay.
What did we learn, guys?
Yeah.
And Nini.
What was the learning for today's episode?
I can go.
Okay, go kid.
Oh,
What did you learn, kid?
Fucking hate overtime. And
is
Sure.
that
What
a
else?
new learning?
What?
I think we shouldn't take fresh air for granted.
True.
I don't know.
True.
Such a
True.
weird thing to
Like,
say now, but
But yeah,
It's true though.
getting
Yeah.
trapped at home and then you're just. I need some.
Let's
When someone says I need some fresh air, oh, you
Let's
just be
some-
dramatic. What's wrong with you? But now when you say I need some fresh air, you're just,
And like the Lorax appears out of nowhere.
this is my forest.
I don't
The
know.
Lorax is home.
Anyone else have learnings to learn?
What did I learn for this episode?
I learned if you paid for 2 people, get food for 2
Get food
people.
for 2 people.
It's how the
That's
world
that's
works.
not like quarantine rules. That's just like rules in life.
Yeah,
If you pay for 2
Pretty
people,
much.
you get food for 2 people.
you must
Obviously.
demand for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. True.
Okay.
True.
Huh.
What did I learn? Huh.
These
I
bitches say
learned-
for nothing.
No. Ako, I know na.
Okay.
I learned to appreciate rules more because I hate rules.
Ooh,
As in,
Oh.
I hate rules.
Bad
As in-
woman.
a rebel.
No. I
Fucking
mean,
baddie.
I would say like on a larger scale, it's quite obnoxious. But for myself, like I hate rules. If I don't agree with it, I will absolutely like ignore it. But now, like,
Rule breaker.
there's- but yeah, I mean, hello, like don't even wear my lanyard to Lasal, diba? Like, no, I hate it.
That's true.
Diba? Like something as small as that. But then
You're
on a
bad
bigger
people.
scale, like there are things that I don't know about, and I just have to respect this rule because there's a reason behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
agree.
Agree.
Ryan?
Okay. Brian, Luigi.
I guess my takeaway from this episode is take alternating swab tests again. But wait, never mind. Nini said they poke both holes.
Yes.
Maybe
okay,
you can
New
alternate
learning,
between
new learning.
ears and mouth and
Yeah.
Other
eyeball.
hole?
Other
Oh, no.
Let's not go there.
Okay.
Okay, what did you learn, Luigi? Take
I
us
learned-
out of here. Take
I
us out of
learned
here.
that it's not about having fresh air.
Here we go again.
Not about.
It's not. I guess it's. I think it is though.
I mean,
Kind of is.
it's not about living in a third or a first world country. It's about the mess you make along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been the mess we made for this week. Thank you again, Nini, for coming.
Yes,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
inviting me,
will-
friends.
We will see you all in the future.
Next
the next one.
Thank you.
I missed
Peace out,
y'all.
yo.
Bye.